What is happening, everybody? My name is Seven, also known as Martin Lee Wood, and I would like to welcome you to 10 questions that determine your Ghost Recon character. So throughout this video I will offer you 10 individual questions or options, and you will have to answer each of them to determine at the end of the video which Ghost Recon Wildlands character you are. There are 4 you can potentially become. Obviously each of these are a part of Ghost Team, and you also might end up finding that your answers might lead to you being very similar to even potentially at the very most 3 of these within a team. It'll help you pick what characters you'd like to play as, and you might even learn something about the characters along the way. Leave your answers in the comment section throughout the video as you answer the questions, and of course to support the video please leave likes and also additional comments other than your answers. Now let's get into the question number 1. All you have to do is pick a random letter on screen, so obviously pick A, B, C or D with the answer of either N, W, H or M. Each of those are entirely random, so all you have to do is select the letter associated with the letter, if that makes sense. Let's get into question number 2. Where would you choose to be born? Okay, these are all states, just so you know, within United States. A, would you prefer to be born in Boston? B, New Jersey? C, Louisiana? Or D, California? The choice is entirely yours. Every state has its benefits. However, some seem more appealing than others, and I definitely know which of those I'd be choosing myself. However, let's get on to question number 3. Question number 3 is, how would you describe your personality? So this is the personality of your character throughout the game. Is it A, calm, B, sophisticated, C, obsessive, or D, aggressive? Once again, for a game like this, I'm pretty confident with what I would personally decide on, but the choice is entirely yours. Question 4 is also going to play a large part in the answer. Question 4 is, what trade would you choose to follow? Are you A, just not going to choose anything whatsoever? B, are you going to specialize in counseling? C, are you going to become an engineer? Or D, do you prefer to become a mechanic? Out of all of those, it depends on whether you're feeling lazy or not. If you're feeling lazy, you've probably chosen, yeah. Number 5. What is your character's family like? So, everything is home life. Does he have a disrespectful son? Is he divorced? Is all of his family either dead or in prison? Or D, is he happily married with 4 children? I think we all know which one of those options is the best one to, choose. But I think most of those were very negative. I'm sorry about that. However, let's get into number 6. Number 6 is, what was your character's role before he joined Ghost Team? Was he a part of the counter-terrorism unit? Was he a Navy man? Or C, was he a Army Ranger? Or D, was he a part of military intelligence? And as you'd imagine, all of those roles prior to joining Ghost Team are probably what got them recruited to Ghost Team in the first place. They are so varied. They are ultimate soldiers. Number 7 is, what age did your character join the Ghost Team? Now, of course, this might just be a case of picking your favourite number or the one that looks most appealing on screen, or you might want to actually have a good guess. Is it A, 32, B, 30, C, 23, or D, 25? Well, in real life, I'm actually very close to option C. I'm currently 22, leading into 23. I'm sure you don't need to know that, so let's just swiftly move on to question 8. Question 8 is, what is your role within Ghost Team? Are you A, the team leader? B, are you the sniper? Or C, are you in charge of recon? Or D, are you just the full-blown guy that does all the assault? Number 8 was pretty tough for me, to be honest. I would choose one of 3, and I'd probably play it multiple times just to choose all 3. Let's get into question 9. What is your weapon of choice? Is it A, an LMG, B, the M40A5 sniper rifle, C, a suppressed FN Scar H, or D, the M4A1? Every single one of those weapons is awesome. I would happily use every single one of them, and I'm sure they would also help the Ghost Recon unit absolutely destroy their enemy. And we now have the final question, which is, what is your hidden talent? A, are you fluent in Spanish? B, do you have the capacity to kill a man at 2,210 meters away? C, are you a professional drone pilot? Or D, are you an expert in Latin American politics? In just a moment, we will be looking at the characters that you have been gifted from the answers you chose throughout these 10 questions. I just want to make sure that you all have them written in the comments or written on some paper so that you haven't forgotten what they are. If you need to at this point, just go back over some of the questions and re-answer them to make sure that you have the correct amount. All you have to do now is amount them all up collectively and choose which ones appear the most. So, are you more A, B, C, or D, or are you a even mix between a multitude of the letters? If you found that looking over your answers, one or if totally you chose A more than anything out of all 10 questions, you are Nomad, or also known as Anthony Perryman, and you were born in Boston, and you were also, let's just face it, a military brat. You spent most of your life and most of your childhood moving from base to base with your family, and at the age of 18 you decided to enlist a part of the Delta Force. You spent 3 tours under the counter-terrorism unit, and you also travelled the world doing so many secret missions before you were enlisted to become a ghost. Due to the training that you received and the expertise that you've collected over the time to build a movie squad, you were appointed the team leader for the Ghost Squad. At one point, your character, prior to actually leading the Ghost team, witnessed some awful footage that the drug cartel captured. In the video footage, they were executing the family of a Bolivian police officer. After this, basically your character became determined to wipe all of these rodents out of Bolivia. So if you chose A, you are Nomad. If you found yourself answering B more than anything throughout this video, then you are Master Sergeant Corey Ward, also known as Weaver. Now, Weaver is the scholar-armed sniper. This guy is a legend, and yes, you've already guessed, he was the person who can pull off the 2,210 meter shot. He grew up in New Jersey, and he was excellent within his studies, and he graduated far earlier than most people from the magna cum laude. Unfortunately for Corey, he's gone through a very tough time at the moment, and he's getting a divorce. However, he does offer counselling for other veterans who are suffering from PTSD. So he's a pretty sound guy. If you chose B more than anything throughout this, you are Master Sergeant Corey Ward, also known as Weaver. When looking back over, if you find yourself answering C more than anything, or if it's one of your multitude of choices, then Sergeant First Class Dom Moretta is the guy you are looking for, also known as Holt. Let's say military confined family. There was a long history of his family members serving within the forces. He's also a technology specialist and also very good at data decryption. Hence why he was actually appointed to becoming the role of recon within the Ghost Squad. This is the thing also, just to add, unfortunately most of his family and his friends are both either dead or in prison. So this is a very personal mission for him, as he wishes to rid these neighborhoods in Bolivia of the same things that he had a very personal experience with back home. So if you chose C more than anything else, you are Sergeant First Class Dom Moretta, also known as Holt from Louisiana. If you chose D more than anything throughout of all of these questions, you are Sergeant First Class Rubio Delgado, also known as Midas. Now, Midas is the team's combat specialist and vehicle engineer. So if you chose your trade to be absolutely nothing, well, you had a negative impact on Midas's lifestyle. Out of everybody in the team, Midas is the only one that is still happily married, and he also has 4 children. He's also been best friends with Holt, who was option C, for more than 10 years. Midas is also an expert in Latin American politics and culture, which gives him a unique insight into the drug trafficking world, helping to move forward and to eradicate Bolivia of the drug cartel. So if you were option D more than anything else, you are Sergeant First Class Rubio Delgado, also known as Midas. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, guys and girls. I look forward to seeing all of your answers in the comments section below. I really do. If you have ideas for other ones that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments as well. It might be a different game, it might be a film, it might be something to do with celebrities or a current topic. Whatever you would like to see, please leave it all there so I can then go away and create more awesome videos for you all. And I hope that you're happy with your characters, and I hope this reflects onto the game when you go and purchase it. It is going to be an awesome game, I can tell you that. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video. I look forward to speaking to you all in the comments and seeing you in future videos. My name's been Seven, also known as Martin Lee Wood. Like and comment on all that you love. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Push!